Hello everyone, my name is Christian and welcome back to my channel Holy Wheels and welcome back to the Names of God series, the series where we discover and discuss the different names of God in the Bible, where they are used and what they mean. Names and titles of God in the Bible, where they're used and what they mean. But yeah, and as you probably notice, first of all, that my heater just turned on. Second of all, that we are in a different / old environment, so yeah, it's still a pretty good environment though. So hopefully you guys can deal with that, and I hope it's not too much of a inconvenience. I think it's pretty good still. But anyway, today's title is going to be Deah, which means the God of all knowledge, or God of all knowledge, not the God, just God of all knowledge. And it goes to show that God is the God of all knowledge. There is no question he doesn't know. God knows the past, present, and future. There is no piece of knowledge that he doesn't know and hasn't known for all eternity. Unlike other gods, there is no exception to this rule when it comes to the biblical God. It's not like, well, he knows everything except for this. He knows everything except for the thing about this. He knows everything about past, present, future. He knows us better than he knows us better than we know us, and God knows everything. And so when we have a question, we can go to him with it and he will know the answer. Now, I want to clarify that we might not get the answer, but if we don't get the answer, we can trust and have faith in the fact that the only reason we're not getting it is because it's for our own good and it's for our betterment that we don't have that answer right now. It doesn't mean that God doesn't know it, and it doesn't mean that we won't one day have it. It just means that for right now, it's better that we don't know it, so God is not going to give it to us because perhaps the knowledge would be too overwhelming. Perhaps the knowledge would only make us upset in the time that we get it, or any number of reasons. But God does know the answer to any question you can ask and any problem you need solved. And if it is his will, he will give you the solution and he will give you the answer. So whatever question you have for God, go to him with it, with a mind wide open and a heart wide open. Be ready to receive the answer or to not receive the answer if he decides not to give it. And just know that whatever problem you have, whatever knowledge you need, God has the answer. And if it is his will, sometimes I get tongue twisted, as you guys know, he will give it. So I hope that is of some comfort to you guys, especially in these times, even though they're looking up a little bit. In most places, it's still pretty bad, which the same could be said about pretty much any time in one way or another. But especially in these times, I hope that God being all-knowing is a major comfort to you all, because we as humans are definitely not all-knowing. We know very little compared to God. We know hardly anything compared to God. So whatever answer you need, he has. Just go to him with the question. And if it is his will, he will answer it. If it is not his will that you know right now, then it is for your good that you don't receive the answer, and you will receive it, at least in heaven, because once we get into heaven, we will also have the understanding needed to understand and ask any question you could ever possibly think of. As the Bible puts it, our minds will be like the mind of God. I think that is said somewhere in either 1st or 2nd Corinthians. I know it's in one of the books of Corinthians. Books of Corinthians. I might have said that wrong. Books of Corinthians. It's in one of those. So, yeah, I hope this was of some comfort, and hope this guys taught you a little bit more about God. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for your patience. This one is not necessarily a little late because I extended the time a little bit in which I usually do uploads, but it's a little bit later than usual. I'll say that. So thank you guys so much for your patience. Can't wait to see your comments and questions and all that jazz. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless.